Good morning. I would just like to begin by answering the question, why have I asked you here today? Why have I asked you for the opportunity to present to you? And it's simply to educate and to make you aware of a problem that is in our culture, in our society. I intend in no way, shape, or form to blame you or say this is your problem. This is simply to educate you and ask for your help in contributing to eliminate or fix the problem. So the disclaimer for this whole presentation is that this is not an individual problem. This is not your individual problem. This is a collective problem with our society. But it can be solved with our individual efforts from our positions of power. And with that, with our positions of power, we can make subtle changes that will help eliminate this problem. I would like to begin with a quote from Laura Fitzpatrick in her article, "Why Do Women Still Earn Less Than Men?" And she says, "Women tend to cluster in lower paying fields. The most educated swath of women, for example, gravitate toward the teaching and nursing fields. Men with comparable education become business executives, scientists, doctors, and lawyers, jobs that pay significantly more." Now, why is this? Why do women gravitate towards the lower income fields? Why do men gravitate towards the higher income fields? Is it because women fall under the making their own stereotypes that those are the only jobs that they can get? But even in the few women that do get the higher income jobs, they still make 79 cents for every dollar that men make. According to the National Organization for Women, in 1963, when the Equal Pay Act was passed, full-time working women were paid 59 cents for every dollar that men were paid. That means it has taken 44 years for the wage gap to close just 19 cents, and that's less than a penny a year. And the pay concept is only part of the sticky floor, and later on in our presentation we will actually discuss the more whole concept of the sticky floor. So for this presentation, I just want to discuss what the sticky floor concept is as a whole, how have we possibly contributed to that, and what we can do to help eliminate or begin to eliminate the sticky floor concept. So what is the sticky floor concept? We have already discussed the pay aspect of it, that women get paid less than men on average. But there are other factors. David Cawthor explains that there are 4 other factors that are usually present with the sticky floor concept. One is a gender or racial difference that is not explained by other job relevant characteristics. 2, a gender or racial difference that is greater at a higher level of income than at a lower level of income. 3 is a gender or racial inequality in the chances of advancement. And then 4, a gender or racial inequality that increases over the course of the career. This concept is also known under many other names. Another one that describes it well is the glass elevator. The glass elevator is known as a rapid promotion of men over women, especially into management positions in jobs that are predominantly women, such as nursing and teaching. Men are promoted in these jobs with ease, even when they don't want to be promoted. Men in these jobs are trying not to be promoted because they know of the unforeseen responsibilities. They don't want the responsibility, they don't want that weight on their shoulders, but they're still getting promoted faster than women. This decision to promote these men, even against their will sometimes, is based on the traditional gender roles and stereotypes that men are expected to do better in these chief or management roles, and women are better in the subordinate roles. So the second point I'd like to discuss is how have we possibly contributed to this collective problem in society. One is just by not really paying attention and knowing what's going on. We've all been guilty of falling under the stereotype and the ideal that men are better in management positions. Men are better at being the chief, and women are better at following. We have all fallen at some point in time in our lives under that ideal. We make the assumption that the man is always going to do better than the woman in the job, just not acknowledging that there's a problem. So realistically, what can we as owners, operators, and managers of companies, how can we as people in power, how can we help eliminate this problem of the sticky floor? One very easy solution is just start by acknowledging that it's there. Simply examine your company. Look back at your history of employment, how you've hired people, what the ratio to men to women are. Look at your current employment. Look at men and women in the exact same position, in the exact same job title, and look at their pay. Look at the difference there and see if your company might be participating in this sticky floor unknowingly. Another one is to educate your managers and your employees on the sticky floor concept. According to HRHero.com, Rebecca Shambaugh wrote a book, and she gives the control of the sticky floor to women themselves. She puts the control into the hands of the women. She says that by becoming self-aware, developing a plan, and executing that plan, that women themselves can eliminate the sticky floor. She also says that to achieve the most out of your goals, examine your values, examine your visions, and seek leadership jobs that align with those goals and those visions. So basically what I'm asking you to do today is examine your company, and after examining your company, begin forming a plan of action. Starting now, starting tomorrow, looking at your current employees, asking and knowing the goals of those employees. And then after knowing those goals, formulating a plan to help them achieve those goals in the workforce. You can also begin by, at your hiring process, asking these goals and these visions, what they expect out of the job. And if you decide to hire them, then sit them down and form a plan of achieving those goals and those visions. So in conclusion, I would like to leave you with what I said at the very beginning. This is not an individual problem. This is a collective problem. But the solution starts with individuals like you and I with power to make little changes that could start the cleanup of the sticky floor. Thank you.